Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Myra Lorraine. Thank you all for stopping in. And I hope that each and every one of you is still being very safe and being protected while we go through this health crisis. It's been difficult for all of us, and my hearts and prayers go out to each and every one of you. We've been seeing a lot of negative things in the press, a lot of positive things in the press as well, and I'm praying for more positive. Now, my husband and I have been spending time when he gets home from work, because he's one of the workers who's out there. He's not front lines, but he's essential by what he does, so he's still working. But when he gets home, that's it. We're indoors, and we're spending a lot more time together, having fun and being able to do some of the things that we truly enjoy doing, like playing cards, playing dominoes, watching movies, you know, that kind of thing. So I really try to use my time wisely while we go through this health crisis, and I hope each and every one of you are doing that too. I do realize that some people can get a little bit down, so we YouTubers are going to try and help keep you entertained. So that's why I'm putting this little video out here. I know I have something coming. I'm still working on it. It's going to take a little bit to record it, because it's the me drafting my maxi for Mother's Day challenge dress, and I wanted to show you guys how I did that. So it's taking me a little bit of time, but I didn't want you to wait in the meantime. So this video is coming up. Now, this is the video that I'm doing right now. I don't know why I get so hoarse when I come on in. I start talking. I probably need to have my water by me. But anyways, I made a top that I got the pattern from Sew Me. I love this pattern, and it is the Sew Me Daphne top. Now, oh my gosh, I watched Natita from So Natural Dane make this top, and she made it in black. And if I get her permission, I will post a picture of her top up here. But it was absolutely beautiful, and it fitted her so nicely. So I wanted to try the top too, because I'm always in for a great button up. I've made a couple and showed you guys, but I really love a good button up. That's probably the one woven item that I truly, truly love, because you all know I love knits. Well, I bought this pattern and I was not disappointed. Based on my sizes, I made the medium, I think it was. Let me see, which is size 12 for me. But I think in her pattern size is, let me go here. Sorry about that, I should have been ready for that. I think her pattern sizes run, I believe I fit into the medium size, which was a size 12. And I'll put that information up here if I was incorrect. But anyways, I like comfort. You guys know that. I really like comfort. So I don't like anything too tight, especially when you get into the bus and you start seeing gaping and things like that. And just for ease, comfort and ease. So I put this together, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, I have it on here, but I want to talk a little bit about this fabric first, because what I'm going to do is I want to take it off. I'm going to show you what it looks like on me, and I'm going to take it off and talk about some of the things I changed and some of the things I probably will change in my future one too, and get a drink of water so I don't have to sound hoarse like this when I come back. But where was I? Okay, yes, I was going to talk a little bit about the fabric. This fabric is from Sewalicious, and I think it's .co.uk, but I'll put the information up here. But oh my gosh, Amy and Nikki over there, they have some really nice fabrics, and I think this is probably the second one I got for them. I'm not sure, but I like this. It is a cotton, and I showed it in a previous video haul, I believe it was. And if I did, I'll put that link up here somewhere, or up here, but iCard. But I got it from them, and it is a 100% cotton. And it's a check. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you can. It is a check, but it's in gold, and oh my gosh, I love this. It is so super cool. I love this fabric. And I'll have to tell you about the buttons too. Oh my gosh, you gotta take a look at these buttons here, you guys. I'm gonna zoom in. But these buttons, there we go. If you can see those buttons, they are nice and thick. If you can see that, yeah, there you go. These are the coolest buttons, and I got them from, let me go back out. Come on, you can do it. I got these buttons from, oh my gosh, put her name up here, oh my gosh. And it's new to me, and that's why I forgot. No shade whatsoever, I forgot because it's new. But I will not forget her because I bought 2 sets of buttons, one for my husband's shirts and this one, and I will be going back for more. She has these super high quality buttons, and she doesn't put them on the card with a staple like we've seen in some of the others, or even with a string like I've seen in some of the others. But instead, she has a backing on the back of the button, and then it's adhered with a little sticky glue to the card. So all you have to do is pull it off. And sometimes the backing would stay onto the back of the button, but you just pull that right off. And it was so cool because I didn't get to scratch up these beautiful buttons. And when I take the shirt off, I'll show you a close-up of it. But oh my gosh, yeah, great buttons. Definitely will be going down there. All the links that I show you here will be down below as well. But oh, I love her buttons, and this fabric is exquisite. So you have to go and check it out. I don't think it's a cotton on. I think it's 100% cotton, but it is awesome. I love it. Now let me show you what it looks like. Now I have to tell you, before I show you what it looks like, I did pick the size, which I think the size range was in a medium, and it was about a 12 that I picked for myself. I may have to go down a size, and I'll tell you why. Because it looks a little big on me. Now let me go here so you guys can see me. Let me zoom out a bit. Whoops. Come up. There we go. Okay. Now here's the top. And I love the fit on this top. But as you can see, it is a little, and I love the shirt tail. But as you can see, it's a little bit big on me. And the reason why I think that is because I can pinch here almost 1 inch, if you can see that, almost a full inch here. And then I get a better fit. You see that? So I think I need to go down a size. The other thing I think I need to do is add a dart in here. Now, some of the reasons for that, as you guys might notice, and I'll pull that pattern back up here, the pattern envelope, is that this is a long sleeve, and Natita actually made hers in a long sleeve as well. I wanted mine in a short sleeve, this one. I will be making the long sleeve, but for right now, I wanted the sleeveless version. And I'll have to tell you why this pattern, oh my gosh, it went together. I could probably make 2 of these in a day. That's how easy this pattern is. It was super, super easy. And her instructions were pretty clear too. I did something a little different. I'll tell you about that as soon as I take the shirt off so we could talk about that. But it was super easy, and that's what I'm always looking for with a quick button up like this, something I can throw on really quickly. It does have a yoke back, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that. Can you see that? It does have a yoke back. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what I did with that, because I didn't do her directions. I did something a little bit different, which some of you probably already will know. But I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So hold on, let me go and take this off, and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back now. Now, one of the things that I did do a few changes on here. And one that I mentioned to you was I wanted it sleeveless, so I made it sleeveless. And that's what another thing I like about this pattern. It's put together so well, it's easy for me to use the pattern pieces that I cut out. It is a PDF pattern I cut out, and copy that pattern and do different things with it. I love the ease in which I could do that with this pattern. But I actually, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost my train of thought. Yes, one of the things that I did was with the yoke. I was telling you guys about the yoke. Well, I did the burrito method, and I'll let you see that, so that you see no inside seams there, and there, or there. I did use, as you can see, bias binding on them. And so that was one of the things that I did a little bit differently than her instructions was I did the burrito method. Love that. It's very quick and easy to do, and it leaves a nice clean finish on the inside. My inside seams are serged, as you can see there. And the other thing I did was, and I can show you my picture of me again when I was showing you it on me. I removed at least, I think it was about an inch. Let me see my notes here. Yes, I reduced the hem on the bottom of this by 1 inch because it's a little bit longer, and I wanted a little bit shorter than that. And as you can see, it's still pretty long on me. The other thing that I did was, and this is pure personal preference, that's it. I reduced the collar size, and I do this on almost every button up that I've ever made. I think there was only one that I didn't, and that's because in the, I can't remember if they did or not. I think they mentioned that it was a smaller collar, but I like the width of my collar here, or I should say the length width, this part here. I like that to be a little bit shorter. I don't like it, I like it to look just like that, so that you can see. I wanted that. I don't like it any longer than that. And so I shortened it by 1 inch, I think. And I'll tell you, just yes, the seam allowance on top here, this whole top seam allowance here, I reduced that by 1 inch. Just because I wanted the collar to stand like that. It did not pose a problem in the back when it folds. And it looks really nice. But that's just a personal preference of mine. It has no bearing on the pattern itself. Like I mentioned, I do it on my other button-up patterns with collars too, and I do it on my husband's collars as well. It's just something that I noticed a long time ago that I actually like to do. The other thing that I did is the burrito sleeveless, reduce the hem, seam allowance on the collar. I think that is it. That's enough. But with all those things that I did, I actually, with the collar reduction on the seam allowance and the top, that was a pattern piece. So when I make this again, the collar will already be set. Now, again, I think I'm gonna go down, and I forgot to drink the water when I changed tops, darn it. But I am gonna go down a size to see if that actually makes a difference on the fit for me, being a little bit more fitted. But otherwise, this top is not going anywhere but in my heavy rotation wardrobe because I love this top. It is a little slightly big on me, but that has it makes no difference whatsoever. I'm still gonna wear it because this top, I love it. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous, and I love this pattern. So if you have not gotten this pattern, but you like quick button-ups, you should get this one because it really is super easy to make. Now, I'm saying I can make a couple in a day because I made mine sleeveless. So, but that's quite okay. Oh, there was one other thing that I had to do because I made it sleeveless. And I believe, did I write that down? Yes, I did, and I didn't mention it. Bad, Myra. But what I did was when I reduced the sleeve, and first let me bring the pattern up, so envelope up so you can see it again. It was more of a drop sleeve here with the sleeve in there, and it wasn't really drop, but it was a little bit lower. What I did was I removed 1 inch from the cap. So when I had the pattern there, I knew I was going to need that much because I had measured the pattern piece on myself. So what I did was I marked that 1 inch here, and then I tapered it down into, right into the curve of the arm sink here. So it was 1 inch at the top and down here, which what it did was it brought it in quite a bit more on my shoulder. And I like that. I like that a lot. So And I did do that pattern adjustment actually on the pattern piece. So when I make a sleeveless version of this again, which I will, I need it in white and I need it in black. But I will already have that pattern, won't have to make that adjustment again. And the reason why I copied that and didn't make the adjustment on my original pattern piece is because I'm going to make the sleeve version for the winter months here in Florida. But this is a great pattern, you guys. I love it. So if you're interested in the Daphne, Sew Me Daphne top, please head on over to stylesewme.com and purchase that for yourself, because it is a good one. So that's it that I have for you right now. I'm still working on that, getting that dress done. I hope that it turns out the way I want, because if it does, it's going to be beautiful. But anyways, so that's it. If you have any questions about this pattern or any of the changes that I made on this top, please just go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and you know I'll get back to you. So please take care, stay safe, and happy sewing. See you in the next video. Bye now.